Hi, I'm Joanna, an EIC or Education Impact Consultant here at PowerSchool. I'm so glad you're here to learn more about Schoology, our K-12 learning management system. Today I'm going to be talking about student annotation assignments, how a teacher creates that assignment, how a student turns in that assignment, and how a teacher grades that assignment. So are you ready? Let's go. And as you can see, I am on a teacher page right now. I'm going to add materials. I'm going to add an assignment. And I'm going to name this assignment Math Practice for Algebra. And I can put a description here and if I want and a topic context, but I'm just going to go to Annotations Assignment. I'm going to pick this assignment. And as you can see, I have these assignments coming up and I'm going to pick Simplifying Algebraic Expressions. And I'm going to pick a due date and my category is chosen and I've chosen my period, my factor is correct, and I can align a standard to this if I would like, if I'm using district mastery, but I'm just going to create this assignment. And after I create this assignment, you can see Math Practice for Algebra is down here, as well as if I go to my gradebook, I will have a new column in my gradebook specifically for this assignment. There is my math practice, it's worth 100 points, and I have it written down here. And now we are coming in as a student and we are going to do this math practice. So I have chosen this assignment. And as you can see, this PDF assignment comes up and I can start this assignment right here. So I'm going to start this assignment. And what's nice about this is as it pops up, you're going to see all of the options for a student to be able to write and type and draw on this assignment, which is great for any student, especially any age group from our smallest, youngest students up through high school. And as you can see, we're simplifying algebraic expressions. So I'm going to freehand this. I could type it out, but I'm going to freehand this. I'm going to pretend that I am on an iPad or something like that. And I'm going to add these together. So 10x minus 8x is 2x. My math skills are coming through here. And then I'm going to add 12. And I'm going to say, well, I only asked this student to do one problem. So I'm going to have this student turn this in now. And I'm going to put that I'm going to put my name here. I'm Joanna. So I'm going to put my name on here just because I can. I could have typed it out. And I'm going to submit this assignment. So for a student, this is very simple. My assignment is done. I could have used this as on an iPad or on my computer. It doesn't really matter. I could even do it on my phone very easily. But as you can also see here, as my teacher hands back my grade, I can see there's no grade here. If they ask me to resubmit, so maybe you only ask them to do one question, but then you want them to go back and do all of the questions, that would be an option for them. They could resubmit this assignment. So I'm gonna ask myself to resubmit just to show you that this is possible. And as you can see, everything comes up as well as the work that I've already done. So I could clear all, I can see my previous submission, all of those things are down here. And I'm just gonna press submit again. And the teacher will see that 2 submissions have come through. So it's 2 submissions from the student. We're now back in our teacher and we can see that we have 2 ungraded assignment submissions. And we are going to go to this math practice that we created. And we are going to grade this student because they need to be graded. And there's lots of things that I can do. I can add a note, I can highlight, I can give the student their grade, I can make grade comments, which the check is I can add a comment here, great job. I can post that and I can submit that. Now that is going to show up I can free write. I can circle this. I can do a lot of different things in here for the student on a daily basis. So you can keep sending the student, you can say, can you please resubmit? So I can do many, many things. I can also voice record, lots of different options. I can add a file to this. So lots of things that you can do for this student. And this will all show up in your gradebook. I hope you found this video to be helpful for you in your classroom. Go ahead and pass it along to a friend, and we'll see you again as we do more of these videos for you through PowerSchool.